This video we're going to cover the core of our marketplace, which is the creation and management of our listings. So let's dive back into our website. So we have this domain pubs.sharetribe.com and we want to start adding different listings for different pubs. So the way to do that is to go into our admin panel. And as I said in prior videos, you do that by going to /en/admin. And if we then go into the sidebar, hit listings and then manage listings, this is where you will see all your current listings. And in my case, I don't have anything yet, so nothing will be there. So I will go to the next step, which is categories. So we might have different categories for pubs and we can manage them all in here. So there's one default category and this one won't show if you just have one, but let's change this to, let's go to free reservations, and this is offering without online payment. Save changes, and then we do one which has booking required, and this is with an online payment. So for this one you have to pay to reserve at this category. Perfect. So that's the different categories listings. Then we also have different order types. So we have with payment, we have without payment, and we have all kinds of different order types we can do. So we could do, for instance, a requesting English, checkout button label, offer. Let's make a request. Pricing and checkout, allow seller to add a price to their listings. No, so this will be for free. And then add the order type. Okay, so then we have a third order type in which you can just make a request. I think this is actually better than the offering without online payment. So let's get rid of that one. And then change the categories, free reservations to requesting. Save changes. Okay, so those are categories and order types. Then the last one is listing fields. So this are the different columns within a database of the listings. So we have a title for a listing, we have the price, we have a description, expiry date, location. These might be applicable to your particular marketplace. They might also not be. So you might want to change, for instance, expiration date. We don't want to have an expiration date really at an existing type. So you might want to change to a number, to how many seats are available, different dates of like when it's open or not. So you can do that all here. I'll just for now stick with these listing types to show you how it works. And then the last 2 points are listing approval. So if somebody else creates a listing, so if a host creates a listing, will it go live right away or do you want to have it approved? So I want to have this approved. And similarly for comments, do you want to show all comments or do you want to review comments first? I'm happy to allow any user to post comments so that everybody can see that. So then we have the listing management set up. We then just want to start creating our own listings. So we might already have contacted a few hosts and signed up a few listings by going manually in real life to these pubs. So we want to upload those. So if we then go into our listing, just hit refresh for the latest changes. We will now see these categories appear. So we have free reservations and booking required. And then we want to start creating a few listings. So to do that, we just hit add new and we select which category of listing that is. So let's go with free. And then we say the pub name is, for instance, Albion Pub. Location will be somewhere in London. And then as an image, we'll upload an image that are already gathered. Perfect. All images uploaded, and then post this listing. That's then completed. It has my name as the host, so that's fine. If you want to change that name, if you created the listing, you can create your own name. Otherwise, if you want to have the actual host name, you'll have to create an account for that host and upload the listing that way. Okay, so I don't have an image because I didn't create an account with an image, but you can obviously do that as well. And in the last video, we'd shown how you can change this name from Ruben P to just Ruben or Ruben Pork. And in this case, we'll see it as a admin view. But if we go see it as just as a visitor, so let's go into designs. Oh, Yes, cover photo, view current homepage as visitor. And this is how this will look like. So we have a map, and this is where our pub is. If we then go into the pub, okay, it automatically logs us in. I don't want to be logged in, so let's log out. Go again. I'm going to click on Albion on the image. Then this is what you will see. So there's just an image, and I can make a request. To make the request, I have to create an account. That's totally fine. So we get some user information. You can also contact myself. And if we want to add more information, we can go and do that by going into our listings. So go to listings, manage listings. We'll have to log in first. So if we log in and go to manage listings, we should find our first listing, and then we can click on edit listing. We can add a description. So let's add some text here. If we then save this and go back, we'll see this ad here. So this might be a good place to start adding opening times, opening dates. You could add a whole menu there. You could add price listings, all that kind of stuff. It's to add here. So there's a lot of space. You could add text. You could style that text as well. So this is how you create one pub. Let me just create a few more and then show you how that will look like. Okay, so I've now added a few more pubs to our listings. And as you can see on the map, there are many dots now appearing. So you can click on any dots and then click on the particular pub, and it will take you to that edit overview where you can add more information. So in my case, I have my name here and no image. So this is something you can change by going into your profile and change your, for instance, name. And if you go a bit down, you can add a profile picture as well. But more importantly, you can also have different views. So there's a list view, grid view, and the categories on the left side. So one thing that I should mention as well is that if you want to create a booking required with payment upfront, so for instance, create a new host, create a listing, booking required, offering with online payment, this is currently impossible because we have to set up payment settings. So let's do that in the next video and show you how we can add payment settings and actually collect money on our marketplace. And this is obviously great for testing whether this idea actually works and whether we can actually generate money on this MVP idea. So let's do that in the next video. If you have any questions on creating these listings, then just let me know. One thing I should say that this become a host button is actually a create a listing button. So I should change that text. I will do that. And then, because if you click this, it will just create a new listing and it's not a host page. So I'll do that and then see you next video where we'll set up the payment systems.